Okay guys, let's go for a garden tour. We're gonna start right here with these guys. I planted some cucumbers in a pot, and the thought is that they're going to grow up the trellis. So we'll see. I did try to do it with climbing beans last year and it didn't work. They never really caught onto the railings and stuff, but I'm gonna try it with cucumbers this year. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go over here. So we got a little unexpected weather on Friday. It was really cold. We got rain, but some places in the GTA got snow. So I'm lucky all these pepper plants are in small pots, and I just took them out. And let's just zoom in on tomatoes. They're starting to get flower heads on there. And the peppers, we've got flower heads. We've actually got little peppers on them. So that's exciting. All the peppers. I did plant new basil. So I've got the, see this guys? See the brown on the leaves? That's because it got so cold on Friday. So that's a touch of frost. But it didn't kill the plant. It's just those leaves might crisp up and drop off. And I did have some seedling basil, so I've put those in. That's what that guy is. So we've got basil, and then it's kind of nice to have two different plantings so that I can pick from these. When these guys get woody and kind of gross, those guys will be ready to go. Something like basil we use a lot of, so it's just good to have rotational plantings. More flowers on the tomatoes. Alright, let's go to the herb post here. Lemongrass is looking pretty lush and lovely. The nasturtiums have come up. That's a row full of nasturtiums. That's the flat leaf parsley. And the basil is looking pretty nice too. So that's a lettuce leaf basil. They're really big. So yeah, that is the hot area. Okay. Still have too many tomatoes. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm debating actually putting them in pots and putting them along the side of the driveway. But that might be a little bit overkill and ridiculous, so maybe I won't do that. We'll see. Okay, let's go see the chamomile plant. It's got a lot of flowers on it right now. I've already been picking them. Don't mind, you can hear my neighbors chatting over the fence. It's always nice to live in a friendly neighborhood. So, lots of chamomile flowers. And Brussels sprouts. And kale way down at the back. That kale's gonna get really tall. You'll see by fall, it'll live through the winter as well. So I'm talking about the guy right at the back there. Oh, let me just show you my neighbor's poppies, because they're stunning. Look at that, you guys. So pretty. Okay. I think I showed this to you last time. We pulled out all the radish, put in some lettuce. I do have a couple of radish left. These are big white radish. Some more lemongrass in a pot, some rosemary in a pot. Alright, look at this, you guys. It figured it out. Climbing. These ones are called sunset runner bean. I haven't grown them before, but they're supposed to have a really pretty pinky, peachy flower on them. And that was sort of my thought process. Like, I kind of want something up the shed that's like colorful and pretty and still is edible. So the arugula I've already been picking, and it's getting to the point now where we're gonna have to process it, get it out of there. Potentially I can throw a tomato in there, or a cabbage, or a broccoli, or something. So that's kind of this corner. Ooh, this is exciting. Let me zoom in for you. We do have one asparagus stem, and it's freaking purple. Look at that, you guys. purple. So cool. We've only got one out of the entire area that is supposed to be asparagus, but I'll take it. It's still something. Let's come around this side. So we do have climbing beans, and this bok choy down here needs to come out. It's actually going to seed now, so I might make kimchi with it. That's the plan anyways. All the tomatoes. Oh, see, this is what you do, guys. You just kind of show it. Might have to do it when I'm not holding the camera, but that's okay. So look, do. Hello. This one's even taller. Look at that. Pretty cool. Okay. And then we've got down here the horseradish. Picked some of the oregano, I'm drying it, and the chives. I've got 2 spaghetti squash in here. 1, 2. I did grow them this close together last year, so we'll see. They're gonna grow up the fence, ideally, and make like a little wall of green. Climbing beans. More climbing beans. Milkweed, looks like it's gonna bloom soon. That little bit in the center there. Oh, the sage has started blooming. It's a cool little purple flower. Got some cucumbers. So this is sort of traditional way to plant them. 3 in a hill, and then we'll sort of thin it out to whichever one is gonna be the strongest. Hear the chickadees? It's pretty cool. And then down at the end here, just more Brussels sprouts. Potato and onion bed. Garlic. It's doing really well. Ooh, and look at this, you guys. There is something in the bee hotel. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Well, you might not be able to see. But there is one that looks like somebody's living in it. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah, peas are doing well along the fence. There are some flowers. Let's see. Yeah, see, we've got some flowers. No peas yet, but that'll be next. Artivan, the artichoke, looking healthy, nice big leaves. The zucchini look like they're settling in. Those little spiky things are gonna be flowers, so they're gonna open up maybe in the next week or 2. We've got green onions. Some of them have some good size on them too. But that's because they've been here since last year, so. And potatoes, I hilled it up. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's soil pretty much all the way to the top now. These are the potatoes I started from seed. So they're still very tiny plants. I don't know what's gonna happen with these guys. You also don't know what kind of potato you're gonna get when you plant them from seed. So it's all an experiment, but we'll just see. Okay, cauliflower broccoli bed. I pulled out most of the tatsoi that was in here yesterday. There's still a few little ones, but I'll rip the rest of them out soon. We've got some nasturtiums, no flowers yet. They are starting to sort of like head up in there for the cauliflower, which is cool. This one here, is that? Oh no, I thought there was like a slug on there, but it's not, it's just a leaf. This is our broccoli. No sign of broccoli yet, but soon. There will be soon. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. Nice bunch of oregano, more broccoli, a zucchini, because I overplanted, so stuck a zucchini in there. But my thought process is I'm going to have it go out of the basket, like out of the raised bed and towards the ground, because back here is kind of this dead zone. There's like not much ground to grow in. It's really rocky and hard. So I thought if I could get it started here, it'll grow out of the box. I did rip out almost all the carrots. They weren't good carrots, you guys. I tried it. I had them stay in the ground from last winter. And while there's lots of leafy, bushy toppiness, the carrots themselves were like hard and woody and didn't taste good. So there's no point in keeping something in the ground that we're not going to eat. So they're gone. I did keep 2 because I'm hoping to have it go to seed and then I can collect seeds off of it. Not that I need carrot seeds, but it's a learning process, so I'm just kind of doing it. I slapped in some lettuce, which you can probably see back there. Those are all romaine lettuce. And I also put in a purple broccoli. So the thought process being those big broccolis will be out, and then those lettuce are quick growing, they'll be out, and that little purple one will take over. All right, onions starting to beef up a bit. So maybe we will actually get onions. For the longest time, my little green onions looked bigger than my Spanish onions, but they're starting to catch up now. Carrots have come in, haven't thinned yet, and in some situations it doesn't look like I really need to thin much. And again, I popped in another broccoli. Okay, jet flying over. Let's go through the broad bean bed. Let's see here. Those are squash. And these are broad beans. And I can't see what I'm showing you. Can I get the... There they are. So that's the flower before it opens. And let me see if I can get one that is open. There's one, but it's on the other side. Ah! And that's what they look like when they are open. They've got pretty little black and white. Kind of looks like a pea because they're part of the same sort of family. More of them over there. I did just water, so things are like a little bit not bashed. I try not to water that hard, but that is why things are like a little wilty over because I just watered. Let's just zoom over to this bed. Nothing too exciting in here. I put a cabbage down at the end. It's a, what was it? Flat Dutch. So those take at least 100 days to come up. So I wanted to get it in the ground, or not come up, but to fully form into a cabbage. They're quite a large cabbage. So yes, I've got one of those in. It's like a storage cabbage, so it'll be for the fall and eating in the fall. The bok choys are coming out soon. Ooh, look at this. This is kind of fun. I had potatoes in this row last year. Can you see it? One of these things is not like the others. That's potato, the green one, which is fine. I'll leave it. That's kind of the garden for the first day of June, you guys. How is it the first day of June already? Potatoes and broad beans and climbing beans. Things are growing. Thanks for watching.